Hare Krishna, the 11th and 12th Shloka from the 6th chapter, Dhyana Yoga. Shuchau deshe pratishtapya sthiram asanam atmanah natya uchritham nati nicham chailajina kushottaram tatraikagram manah kritva yata chittendriya yakriyah upavishyasane yunjyad yogam atma vishuddhaye. To practice yoga, one should go to a secluded place and should lay kusha, grass, on the ground, and then cover it with a deer skin and a soft cloth. The seat should be neither too high nor too low and should be situated in a sacred place. The yogi should then sit on it very firmly and practice yoga to purify the heart by controlling his mind, senses and activities and fixing the mind on one point. So now one common question arises for us, that how can we do these things, right? So in this modern world, it's clearly not possible to go to a sacred place and sit on a deer skin, right? So we'll get to know what these shlokas mean in the further chapter, right? So Bhagavad Gita is trying to understand us in different levels to different people who have advanced in different levels of devotions. So we'll get to know what actually one can do in the further upcoming shlokas, right? So let's see what it just means, right? Purport. Sacred place refers to places of pilgrimage. In India, the yogis, the transcendentalists, or the devotees all leave home and reside in sacred places such as Prayaga, Mathura, Vrindavana, Rishikesha and Haridwar, and in solitude practice yoga where the sacred rivers like the Yamuna and the Ganges flow. But often this is not possible, especially for Westerners. So from here we'll get to know what it actually means and how a normal person can practice yoga, right? The so-called yoga societies in big cities may be successful in earning material benefit, but they are not at all suitable for the actual practice of yoga. One who is not self-controlled and whose mind is not undisturbed cannot practice meditation. Therefore, in the Naradiya Purana, it is said that in Kali Yuga, when people in general are short-lived, slow in spiritual realization, and always disturbed by various anxieties, the best means of spiritual realization is chanting the holy name of the Lord. Hare Nama, Hare Namaiva Kevalam, Kalau Nastya Eva, Nastya Eva Gatir Anyatha. In this age of quarrel and hypocrisy, the only means of deliverance is chanting the holy name of the Lord. There is no other way, there is no other way, there is no other way. Hare Krishna.